Good evening, everyone. This is Cassandra Patterson, and welcome to another episode of Couch Time with Cassie. And today I have the honor of having my distinguished guest, published author, Jhoselin Perez. Hello, Jhoselin. How are you?
Hello. How are you, Cassandra?
I'm well, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me on the couch today.
It's a pleasure.
I have Jhoselin here with me. We're going to talk about her book. It's a beautiful children's book called Luna, Missing Mami and Papi. And it is beautiful. The story is beautiful, and the art is absolute chef's kiss. You're gonna love the art. So before we get into the book, could you please introduce yourself to my audience and tell the people a little bit about yourself?
Sure. My name is Jhoselin Perez, and I am a writer. I am a mother, a wife. I write about my emotions and about my experiences. I am Dominican. I am from the Bronx. There's a little bit about me.
And thank you for sharing. And I just love the flavor when you say the Bronx.
The Bronx.
Listen, you always have to represent when you're from the Bronx.
Yes.
Well, I just want to let you know how much I truly enjoyed reading your book. Even as an adult, it really resonated with me, especially as an immigrant and in the environment that we're currently in, where there's so much talk about immigration. While we're not getting into anything political, I really believe the content of this book is so relevant in today's age where families are continuing to be, separated for the purpose of migration, and brings it all to life. So I love it all. I really love it.
Thank you.
So this book is about a little girl living in DR, and her parents are migrating to the U.S.
Yes.
And she's staying with grandma.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going through the process of missing her parents. Based on where we are now in the U.S. with all the immigration and a lot of the controversy, which we're not really going to get into, I feel like this book is so useful and so timely, especially for families who are separating to migrate for a better life. I mean, because that's how you got here, and that's how I got here.
Yes.
So I just feel like the subject matter is very timely. And the other thing about the book, I love the fact that you added different Spanish words into the book. So for those who don't speak Spanish, they get to add a little bit. And those who are learning English, it's simply spoken, but there's a few Spanish words in it to kind of give you a nice blend. Yes. So I love the little pop.
Great.
And the glossary in the back.
Yes.
So it actually gives you the translation of everything. So tell me, please, what led you to writing this book? Because I know I've been talking, but now I want to hear from you.
Sure. So this book became a vision between me and my cousin and co-author Lillian. She wanted to write a children's book, and of course she came to me because I am the writer of the family.
Okay.
And as soon as we sat down to brainstorm, we knew we wanted a book that was about a topic that was not out there.
Okay.
In children's literature.
Okay.
We didn't find anything that talked about the emotions, the transition, what a child was living through when their parents would migrate. And immigration was like one of the first things that came up. Of course, we talked about the different cultures, New York, DR, and things like that, but it was more about the emotions of a child. Me personally, I came to the U.S. when I was 10. So for a year and a half, I was in DR with my aunt while my mom migrated here. And just thinking about those days, right away I knew, this is what I wanted to talk about. Because the emotions that a child goes through, nobody talks about. Nobody says what you go through about missing mom, about missing dad, about missing the constant of having mom and dad there.
Yeah.
So that's where Luna came from, my own experience of being in DR without my mom.
I completely understand that. I
Mm-hmm.
also migrated when I was 10 years old.
Oh
Except for me, it
wow!
was the opposite. I came and my mom stayed.
Oh wow! Wow!
So I definitely, I really related to the character a little
Oh,
bit.
I'm so glad.
And the anticipation of the reunification
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and hearing about her parents' adjustment, getting used to the bus schedules,
Yes.
and because of course they're in New York City,
Yeah.
no better place to migrate. And hearing her talk about how they're adjusting because they're keeping in touch with her and letting her know what's going on
Yes.
until she can finally join them.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's a children's book, but the topic is so relatable even to adults.
Yes.
I feel like adults can really resonate with the stories. And, my other favorite part is the transition as she's preparing to leave and, saying goodbye to her friends and all that. So, well written.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well
I'm
written.
glad that you mentioned the adult and relating to it as an
Yeah.
adult, because that was one of the biggest surprise for us. You know, we wrote this thinking about kids. We never thought about the adults. We really didn't. But one of the things that I always remember when it came out was when my husband, who's a high school teacher, took the book to his students, high school students, and the feedback that we got back was like, oh my God, yes, I remember, and yes, I love it. Oh, look at this and look at that illustration. Looks like my house. Looks like my aunt. And having that feedback from adults was very special to me.
Okay. Uh, um, how did your community receive your book?
So it was such a good. Um, I have to say that it was hard to market because it was my first book. I didn't know how to market it. I didn't know where to go. So it was mostly family who promoted my book and Instagram.
I mean, I feel like people take that for granted, but not everyone who goes on the journey of entrepreneurship or authorship has family support.
Yeah.
Sometimes, unfortunately, strangers are better at supporting you than family. So the fact that your family's out there marketing and supporting your book,
my mom was
that's
selling
such a
it.
blessing.
You know, was talking about it at her church group. My husband in the high school. You know, at work, I was doing a lot of marketing because I never done this before. So just having that support meant the world to me.
Yeah, I think I'm I think it's wonderful, and I'm happy you have that support, and I hope that you can encourage other, authors, even children authors, to document their experiences, because it's so important to share your story. Definitely. And not let it go unheard, because if the book touches even one person,
of course,
it's done its job.
And that's the main reason for writing it. That was the main reason. We wanted someone to look at it and say, I see myself. Either in the pictures, either in what we're saying, either in the little vapor rub on the desk or the mango on the tree.
So detailed.
It could be the deep emotions, or it could be, oh yeah, I know that corner in New York, in Washington
Even the graffiti
Heights.
on the bus in the Heights, the taxi cabs.
So
everything.
That was what the book was meant for you to see yourself in one of the characters, in one of the illustrations, in one of the words when we say, why is mom leaving? Why is dad leaving?
Because sometimes I feel like adults they assume that the children understand we're going to make a better life. They may not really know what that means, because to them, life is great.
Yeah.
Life is great with you here.
Exactly.
You leaving isn't a better life.
And my friends
exactly.
and the neighbors and my school is great. Why are we leaving?
Yeah. So ever since I've read it, I've had a question. It might be a pushy question.
Okay. I'm ready for it.
When are we getting part 2? Honestly, after reading it, I'm just like, I want to hear about her adjustment. I want to hear about how Luna adjusted to new school and learning new languages if she had to. And when is part 2 coming?
So when we first wrote this book,
Mm-hmm.
we thought about a series. And of
Mm-hmm.
course, I never thought myself as a children's writer.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I write poetry, I
Mm-hmm.
write nonfiction, I write fiction. And I realized that, I write from emotions, I write
Mm-hmm.
from what I'm feeling, from what my experiences.
Mm-hmm.
And having the venue of being able to put into words what I'm feeling and
Mm-hmm.
hoping that other people feel the same way,
Mm-hmm.
I realized I am a children's writer. I am a poet. I
Mm-hmm.
am, I'm a multifaceted writer. So I'm not going to say I have one in the plants, but I never say never.
Okay, I'm gonna take that because you know what? It actually reminds me of
Mm-hmm.
when I was younger. I was really into the An American Girl book
Mm-hmm.
series,
Love
and
them.
that's kind of where this is taking me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just bringing me back to Addie's story, and I would just love to hear about once she joins her parents, first day of school, making new friends, like I would love to see her first
So,
winter and being cold in New York.
so I will say when we were brainstorming about the
Mhm.
topics,
Mhm.
we did make a list
Mhm.
of topics that will continue.
Okay.
So, like I said, never say never.
So Lillian and Zamali, I'm calling you guys out. I need another book. I need another,
Yes.
at least one more book. I
Yes.
love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I absolutely love it. Now, there was some good news that you shared with me
Mhm.
recently that you received a very special award. Can you please tell me a little bit about it?
Sure. I could tell you how it started.
Okay.
I always said I'm a new writer. I
Okay.
haven't put myself out there as
Mhm.
much. I'm
Mhm.
trying more now. Um, my writing coach, Alicia, she said to me back in December, you need to start going for these grants. I mean, you are writing a memoir. You need more help. You could use it. You could win it. And I'm like, me? I've only published a children's book.
Okay.
I don't think I could. And she's like, no, go for it. And I went for it and I forgot about it.
Mm.
I went for it, I applied for it,
Mhm.
and they did say they were letting us know mid year, but I totally forgot about it.
Mhm.
And in June, I received the wonderful news that I received the grant. And I even asked my son, please read this email. Does it say that I'm in the running or does it say that I won? And he's like, no, mommy, you won it.
Oh
And the
my
fact
gosh.
that I did just really made me feel honored, number
Mhm.
one,
Mhm.
because we have amazing artists in the Bronx that
Mhm.
are being recognized by this grant,
Mhm.
and just the fact that I'm one of them
Mhm.
just elevated my confidence,
And
and just
solidifies you.
yeah, like they really like my writing. They really want to see this book out there that I'm
Mhm.
writing. So it was just a great honor.
So, and the name of the award
It's
is
called Bronx Recognizes Its Own, and
okay.
it's the Brio Award, and it
Uh-huh.
gives you a grant. I believe it was 42 of us that won, and it's different artists,
Mhm.
writers, poets, illustrators, painters, um, composers,
Mhm.
dancers, actors, Broadway artists.
Wow.
It was a whole bunch of amazing people.
And I am so happy to have the prestigious author joining me on the couch.
Yes, thank you for having
Oh,
me.
it's absolutely my pleasure. Now, I'm not going to skip about the fact that I heard about a memoir being written. Guys,
Yes.
you heard her say something about a memoir.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about the process of what's that going to entail.
So my memoir I've been writing for a few years. It's
Okay.
been about 4, 5 years now.
Okay.
Um, and it's about my journey with infertility,
Mm.
acceptance,
Mhm.
emotions.
Mhm.
Um, it's about that journey that I couldn't escape in my life, and
Mhm.
I hope that it brings some light
Okay.
into a lot of topics in families that are not spoken.
Ah.
It's the secrecy, the you don't say that out loud, um, and opening the doors for others to see themselves. Like I said, I write about from emotions, from my experiences, and that's just not going to be anything other than that.
I love the authenticity, as it's one thing I'm always encouraging my guests to embrace in their work is being authentic, and the fact that you're sharing all the meat and potatoes and all the highs and lows is what I feel like will allow people to engage with your work. Because I feel like, especially in the age of social media, everyone wants to share their mountaintops, but nobody wants to share their valley lows.
Yes.
And even in my women's coaching group, it's one of the foundational rules of the group. You cannot share your mountaintops if you're not going to share your valley low.
Of course.
Because then you're giving everyone else in the group the impression that everything in your life is great.
Yes.
And then their life is not so great. And now they're looking at themselves like, wait a minute, is it me? Right. So it's one of my most fundamental rules. Like, if you break this rule, like you're out the group.
Yeah.
It's you can't just share when things are great. You have to share,
and
because more people will learn from your journey.
Yes.
And even if it's I'm not alone, it's not just me.
Yes.
I feel like even if that's all they learn, it's comfort.
It's the key. It's the key for why I'm writing this memoir. When I was going through my journey, I couldn't find help. I couldn't talk to the family. It was, taboo topic. I couldn't express myself, so I kept it all in. And researching, there wasn't a lot of internet back then, and there was nothing else but books, but they never talked about the culture. They never talked
about
how
culture impacted it.
Latinos don't talk about this. We don't talk about it. We don't know who's going through this in our family because nobody talked about it. And I want to talk about it because it was something that taught me something, and I want people to see themselves. I want them to know you're not alone. You're not the only one going through this.
I'm glad you say you want to talk about it, because I'm actually in the middle of putting together a special episode, and it's going to be a panel on fertility challenges.
Oh, wow.
Because more women, even younger, are dealing with fertility challenges. So I'm having various women, some who are professionals in the industry and some who have personal experiences. And if you would like to, I would be honored to have you back on the couch as we have a discussion on fertility with women.
I would be honored.
Guys, you heard it. I got a yes.
I would be honored.
I got a yes.
It would be a pleasure. On the couch. It would be a pleasure.
Now, tell me, where can my audience find you if they want to connect with you? Like, share all the stuff.
So right now, I'm mostly on Instagram.
Okay.
Jhoselin Writes. So I write, my name is written Jhoselin. So Jhoselin Writes in Instagram.
Okay.
Luna can also be found, not only in Jhoselin Writes, Luna can be found in I Am Luna Books in Instagram. Okay. And you can order it from there as well.
And guys, I promise you, you will enjoy the book. I have my own signed copy, of course.
For special people.
And I'm very special. And the artwork, it's so vivid. It's just like, okay, so this is what DR looks like.
Yeah, that's exactly
there's
what
the dinner
I
table, there's the beach, the mango trees. It's just, you see a boiler right there? Like, and even the water tank on the roof.
Yes.
It's just so authentic.
I could tell you a little story about the illustrations.
Okay.
When we started talking with Someli about the illustrations, me and my cousin just told her, we want a girl that looks Dominican, with the dad and the mom. Funny enough, we didn't give her a lot of details of how these people would look like, what our characters needed to look like. When she sent us Mom, Dad, Luna, and Grandma, Mama Tina, every single character look like somebody in my family. Luna looks like me. I have a picture of myself when I was small in front of a tree, and I look like her.
I see the cheeks. The cheeks are there.
The dad looks like Lillian's dad. The mom looks like one of our aunts. Mama Tina looks like my godmother. It's like we were like, oh my God, these are our people. This is our people.
The art, she definitely got it.
Yes, she does.
And if you can send me her her contact, I'll add that in the description as well. So if anyone wants to reach out to her.
Yes, please. And she's amazing.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure having you
here.
And I look forward to seeing you on the couch.
Thank you.
So please remember to check out Jhoselin Writes. That's JHOSELIN on Instagram. And you can definitely check out her book. It's an amazing book. Even if you are an adult, you'll find something to connect with. And the pictures of the heights, I'm telling you, you'll love this book and you'll enjoy it. So thank you to my special guest, Jhoselin. Thank you to Ginger for joining us on the couch.
Oh, she was great.
She was fabulous. She was so calm today. And I look forward to seeing you next time on another episode of Couch Time with Cassie. Take care.
Thank you.